Take. Do do do. Do 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 do. I had some pizza for Din Din. God damn, I haven't had pizza in a minute. It's been a hot minute since I had some good old pizzazz. Wah 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 wah. I have a lot of windows open. There you go. Free up a little memory there. I'm fine. Good lord. Yeah, so I shared it right before I went live. While this is taking forever and a day to load, what the hell is going on? Where's it at? I just shared it. Wow, dude. Here we go. Marvel Rivals director and team laid off, according to Post. Hold on, so like everybody? Marvel Rivals director. Did I say dictator? Marvel Rivals director and team laid off. What does that mean? My stellar, talented team just helped deliver an incredibly successful new franchise in Marvel Rivals for NetEase. So wait. And we're just laid off. So NetEase is just like, okay, thank you for your assistance, goodbye? Is that what's happening? One of the game directors was laid off, not the main one. It was a dev support team in Seattle that was laid off. Ah. Okay. So if they were a support team, then that would lend to believe that their days were numbered from day number 1, right? I don't know how that works. Isn't the game doing numbers? That's why everyone is so confused. Only in the gaming industry. The USA office were just support, and they were 6 people. The main devs are in China. It was just a tactic of where to put the money. Okay. All right. So it's a little misleading then. Got it. Okay. I mean, it sucks, but sounds to me that wasn't a secret. Their days were numbered from the get-go. So, yeah. That's what we call a temp agency. Alrighty. Oh, we gotta talk to this man. It's right here. Oi.
I found out some interesting things about those murders. Just like you said.
That's wonderful news.
Why are we smiling about it?
But wait a while. I promised Catherine we'd wait for her.
You know Catherine?
She came to see me soon after you did.
What?
And started asking me questions.
What does that mean?
Just like you.
Will you send for her? So,
Boop, boop, boop.
we're all here.
I hope nobody else shows up. How did it go?
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly, but I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is that so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind as well.
I didn't do all this for nothing, did I?
Well,
Well, who do you suspect now?
Well, I'd say William did it. The minstrel.
You can't be serious. He's innocent.
Uh-huh. And who do you think it was?
Prokop. I'm sure of it.
No. Really? That's impossible. It couldn't have been him.
So I see we disagree. Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Oh,
Well, who do you think it was then?
I
I'm
don't
not
think.
entirely sure. First, I'll tell you what I found out, and then it might be easier for us.
Go on then.
I like it.
Starting with who?
Let's talk about Yarka, the one raised by Father Prokop.
What did you learn about her?
Prokop didn't just raise her out of the goodness of his heart. He was actually her uncle.
Really? But he still could have killed her.
His own relative?
Why not? He's a priest. I'm sure he knows the story of Cain and Abel.
Prokop also admitted that he didn't know how to handle her, and perhaps he was too strict.
What do you expect from a Bible thumper?
Nah.
Man punishes and God forgives. It never occurs to them that if man didn't punish, God wouldn't have to forgive.
Well, maybe I wouldn't hold it against him. He really tried to make sure she was well taken care of. He wanted to find her a husband, too.
And did you learn who he found?
No. I think it fell apart when Yarka started rebelling. Yarka started working for the von Grolla family, where she remained until her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble. but they said she was always thorough and reliable.
Ah, so what's the story with von Grolls?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in prayer. Old von Groller's been sick for years. Can't even get out of bed.
So, who runs affairs?
That would be young Hendel. They say he's quite successful.
She was pregnant.
And now, most importantly, Yarka was pregnant when they killed her.
I didn't know that. Do you know for sure? So they gutted her.
Oof.
To make it impossible to tell she was pregnant, I wouldn't be surprised.
May God forgive us.
Do you know who she was pregnant with? Because if we know who the father is, we'll likely know who the killer is.
She didn't tell Prokop.
It had to be someone from those dances. Maybe William.
Before her death, I heard she often went to dances.
There's nothing wrong or surprising about that. But maybe she found someone there.
Maybe. Prokop was convinced that she went to see William. That was actually the only name he mentioned.
That doesn't mean anything.
It means she had some relationship with William. Or at least knew him.
Maybe.
Prokop is convinced that she was murdered by that bard, William.
And I agree with him. I heard the daughters of important men come to see him. It even went so far he had to flee the city. And the moment he's back, there's another murder.
Really? But I found out you accused Prokop first, Lumir.
What? Why?
What?
It doesn't matter. It was a mistake. And I've paid for it.
And were you as sure then as you are now about William?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a skirt chaser. If he got Yarka pregnant, then...
Perhaps. But why would he kill and mutilate her? He could have just run away.
But then he could never come back.
Why not? He could come back a year later once things have died down, the child would be born, the shame forgotten, and nobody would bring it up again.
I suppose that makes sense. That's all I was able to find out.
You still found out more than I did.
But it's not enough. We still don't know who the killer is.
But we can agree that she was killed because of her pregnancy, can't we?
Agreed. Somebody got rid of her to make sure nobody found out she was pregnant.
I'm sure William wanted...
William isn't the only man with a prick.
That
And he certainly didn't use it to strangle her to death.
Such language.
would have been impressive.
What are you trying to say?
That making babies and murdering folks require different tools.
Are
But
they?
who would it be if not the father?
Someone who stood to lose something because of the child. Money, reputation, honor.
Freedom?
I managed to find Stanya.
Alive? You found her alive?
I did. Alive and well. Hiding with the charcoal burners.
So she's not one of our victims?
She is. She just managed to escape the killer. She said she was attacked on her way home from the baths. She heard somebody talking in a side street, but it was empty. But when she walked by, someone grabbed her by the throat and started strangling her.
And how did she manage to get away?
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it. He either got startled or hurt, but he let her go.
Did she get a look at him? Did she take his eye out or something?
No, she didn't stop to find out. Just ran. Which is probably why she survived.
And what about the blood in the bedroom?
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. She was still so scared that she grabbed her things and ran off to her beloved charcoal burner.
Whoa. Do I have to choose all of these?
I asked Stanya if she knew Prokop. She said no.
Maybe she just doesn't remember him. Or he gave a different name, or...
I don't think Father Prokop is the type to frequent the worst tavern in Kuttenberg.
Boy, wouldn't you be surprised.
Well, according to Stanya, the murderer had a terribly strong grip. Her neck was bruised for almost a month.
Doesn't almost every man have a strong grip?
Depending on what they take in hand every day. A tankard, a quill, or a hammer.
Except none of our suspects are miners or blacksmiths, eh? According to Stanya, the murderer didn't say a word the entire time.
That's strange, right? I'd expect him to at least call her a whore.
The only word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher. He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for a German?
Even I say Scheiße sometimes, and I'm not German.
Scheiße.
Besides that, she also recalled hearing two voices in the alley. Someone was talking to the killer.
So we have a witness. Now, just to find him.
Or an accomplice. If I remember correctly, the other one must have seen the whole thing, right? And he didn't go to report it.
Stanya admitted that she knows William. He flirted with her and tried to get to know her better. Nothing came of it.
And that's probably why I wanted to kill her. And likely rape her before that.
Well, perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so. She's sure it wasn't William, and no matter what they say about him, in her eyes he's a good lad. She said she returned from the baths in the evening regularly, and somebody knew exactly which way she would take and where to wait for her.
You mean someone followed her beforehand to figure out where to ambush her?
Who knew that she went to the baths?
Apparently everyone in the tavern. She didn't hide the fact.
That narrows it down. Great.
She also said she was sure it wasn't Mole. He may be a pig, but the evening she ran home, he was in bed snoring. And that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm so glad that girl is alive.
Me too. At least someone's had a little luck. Does she want to come back, or will she stay with the charcoal burners?
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared now they'll come back for her, she doesn't even leave the house. I managed to find Zdena.
You found her? Is she alive too?
No. Unfortunately, she's dead.
And where did you find her?
Pretty far away. Near the mill she used to sell things at. Someone caught her in the forest when she was coming home with a load of coin and killed her. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got nervous and ended things quickly.
So he didn't strangle or mutilate her?
Well, she'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I couldn't really tell. But he definitely didn't hack her up like the others. Judging by what her accomplice said, she robbed someone good. She had so much jewelry on her, she could hardly carry it. And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left her basket of valuables behind.
So I reckon he didn't kill her for the money.
Probably not.
She said someone followed her on horseback from Kuttenberg. She tried to lose him, but apparently wasn't able to.
On horseback? I don't suppose she described him, did she?
Only as a wealthy type who never got too close.
That doesn't fit in with the previous murders.
Father Prokop came looking for Zdena and nearly cursed her on the spot.
What did he have in common with a thief?
He had also looked after her, but unlike Yarka, she ended up on the street, and he took it badly. Zdena tried to rob young von Grolle. It's possible she succeeded.
Von Grolle? Yarka worked for them, didn't she?
That whole family is suspicious.
Assumptions. Nothing more.
I'd say it's pretty obvious. Why else would I have found that ring on her?
They just left the ring by her body? That's odd, isn't it?
It wasn't by her body. It was inside of it. I don't know if she swallowed it herself or someone shoved it in her.
That's awful. But I can't say it surprises me.
My mouth is starting to hurt from all this blabbering.
So are my ears and head.
Come now, we're nearly there. We just need to find our suspect. So, Henry, who do you think did it?
Oh god. What if I suspect the wrong person?
I suspect William the most. He's a musician. He knew all the girls, and he's suspicious.
Sure, let's blame it on an artist.
It has to be him. Nobody else is as caught up in it as him.
William knew all the women, and when they came to see him, he hit on them, and they rejected him.
That makes a man start drinking, not kill women. If that were the case, where would the world be?
It wouldn't surprise
Yeah, but
me
some can't
from
take
a
it.
wayward soul like that. Artists commune with the devil.
Immune. I'm charging my rechargeable can of air thingy. Oh god, and I don't know when it's done. It's been on there for like 2 hours. I guess it's done. I guess we're good. Good. That light is blinding me. Oh. Yeah. All right, that's better. Holy. Holy.
I heard William was a liar and deceiver, and probably a spy.
As
Maybe those girls heard something they weren't supposed to, and he had to get rid of them.
Sacra. I reckon that's possible.
Alice is said to have had a secret suitor. She confided in a friend that he was rich and young.
That doesn't sound like a musician. William can barely feed himself.
But he didn't really have to be rich. Just fool the girl. And who better than a lying musician?
Wait. I could lie? Hold up.
That sounds compelling enough to me.
Damn it! I was sure it wasn't him.
Everyone makes mistakes sometimes.
Sure. But he has such a gentle soul. What will we do with him?
I'd report him at the rat house. They've had their eyes on him for a while, so I'm sure they'll welcome the opportunity to take him down.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'll turn him in.
Oh well. What can you do?
If you wanted to, you could still kill him.
You mean so he doesn't suffer in jail?
That too.
Fine. I'll handle it somehow.
Somehow. I wonder if we'll find out if it's... I mean, because I'm still not 100% sure. Personally. I hope I chose the right dude. Alrighty. Whoops. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, hop, skipping, and jumping away right there. Cool. Cool. Dun, 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 dun. Good thing it's getting into nighttime. You take advantage of the dark. What's up, Destroyer? Good to see you, bud. He says, hello there. Lurking while I work. Wednesday for you. Well, I appreciate the lurk, friendo. Thank you. I will join you on your venture of work. We're about to take somebody out, and we're not going on a date. Or maybe, I don't know.
City tournament. What an occasion, eh?
Excuse me.
Will you go?
I...
Oh, wait. This is... Oh, God.
I've heard some interesting things about you.
Oh, God.
Something about strange people coming to see you, and having even stranger discussions with you.
Mole told you that, didn't he?
That doesn't matter. I just want to know what it's all about.
Pussy, my friend. What else?
Ah, yes.
I made a deal with a few beggars.
Oh, nice. I'm
For a
glad
couple
your
of groschen, I have them
new
come
shift
into
went
the
well.
tavern
Or first
and act
shift,
like they're
that's the new
telling me
job went
something
well.
incredibly...
Okay, Galaxy Updater. I don't need to know that
Man should
GOG
be a
won't
bit
open. I'm good. Thank you.
mysterious. It makes us more attractive to women.
And I'm supposed to believe that.
You don't have to, but it doesn't mean it isn't true.
I know you're the one that killed those girls. Now are you going to tell me why?
What? Me? You're mad! I would never hurt anyone!
It wasn't
Either
him.
you confess to me willingly
God.
now, and I'll take you to the jail, or you keep denying it, and I'll end you myself.
I didn't kill them! I don't know anything! There's nothing for me to confess!
Oh, no.
Fine. I'll let you live. For now. But if I were you, I'd go and confess to the bailiff and beg for mercy.
But it really wasn't me. You've got the wrong man. You're not going to kill an innocent bloke, are you?
Yes. Well, now what? Are we gonna kill an innocent bloke? Take care of... Oh, God. Finally agreed that the murderer must be William and he needs to be stopped. I'll either have to ambush him in some dark alley or try to report him to the bailiff. I'm feeling ambushy. Is that a... Oh, God. Is that a term? I don't think it is. Regardless, we're gonna have to wait for nighttime. I'm committed. We're just gonna have to take him out. We're gonna have to take him out. Yep. See where he goes to sleep. Do 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 do. Poor William. Oh well. Oh, William, where art thou? Oh god, he's still just here chilling. Go. Let's get into our sneaky outfit. There we go. Save it in case we fail this.
It's filthy again.
It's filthy again. See if we can't distract her. I need you to turn around. Why are you coming over here? Go over there.
Hell, do they pour the beer on the table?
Boink. Alright, so now we're gonna walk away, and none's the wiser. Bye. See ya.